Well, I'm kind of hungry. Got to make something to eat, snackety snack. So I found some leftover things. I've a piece of celery, pepperoni, which is a red bell pepper, sweet pepper. Some leftover Kalamata olives I just chopped up. A couple chunks that you can buy for beef stew, and I'm cutting them up very thin. First I'm going to sprinkle these with beef bouillon, just a little bit. It enhances the flavor. You can put a little water in there and make it like a gravy. And then I will put in the vegetables and saute them till they're just al dente, just a little tender. I haven't decided whether to make a sauce with them or just put them that way over some pasta. But that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty, we've got these little pieces all sliced up, a little beef bouillon on there, a little salt and pepper. Keep that going. I think I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm just hungry, sorry, I haven't had anything to eat, and it's 1 in the afternoon. When they're cut thin like this, they cook through pretty quickly. And I don't like them hard. I like so that the meat is just gone from red to pink. So I can now put in the vegetables. And let that cook a little bit. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 5 minutes? Should put a lid on, I suppose. I'm too lazy to get the big lid out, so I'm going to put the baby lid on. Let's see what the baby lid can do. Come on, baby lid. Cook, baby, cook. Okay, baby lid is off. And it still has some crunch to it. But it's softened just a little. Took me about 4 to 5 minutes. And I'm hungry. I haven't done the pasta yet. Haven't decided what shape. And I know Italians are very particular with what pasta goes with what. Americans usually are clueless about everything. We put a little sauce. I happen to have some sauce in a jar. Just a little, not much. Just enough to move it around. I know, to some people you're thinking, ew, that looks disgusting. I'm going to keep this warm. No, I'm not putting all of that in. A couple good pinches though, that's for sure. Pepperoncino, little pepper flakes. Okay. I'm going to put baby lid back on. And keep it warm. And move this pan back. Move this pan to the fire. It's not really fire. I have a little bit of water in there, and I've heated up some water in my electric kettle. I cheated. When you're hungry, every little cheat helps sometimes. Okay, when I get this to a bubbly boil, then I'll put the pasta that I decide in there. I've decided on rigatoni. So I'll put some rigatoni in there. Yeah, I cook by handfuls. I don't know pounds, grams. I don't know any of that. I just cook by hand, basically. That will take about 10 or 12 minutes, depending upon how soon this gets bubbling again. And then I'll be able to eat. Ho ho! 10 minuti dopo. 10 minutes later. I've got the... Whoop! I took a bite of it. Yep, pretty done. Turn off the fire. I'll drain them and plate it up for you. Okay, it's plated up. A little bit of cheese. Maybe a little more. Looks good. Looks good. That'll be my lunch, dinner, whatever. Be with you in just a moment. This has been an experiment, so we shall see what it tastes like. I don't know. It's not bad. It's mostly peppers. Because I had a pepper that had a bad spot on it, and I thought, ooh, have to do something with it right away. No, not shabby. I have some outside things to do today. I have a piece of, I'm not sure what it's called, fascia, soffit, something. It's under the roof, where one part of the roof joins the rest of the roof. There is a little triangular patch of wood that the squirrels have chewed through. So I bought a piece of metal, actually it's a stove pipe that you put together, because a piece of flashing or a piece of downspout, whatever it would be, was more expensive. So I went to the Habitat for Humanity Restore and got a piece of metal. I have to measure the little piece that's been chewed through, find a piece of wood that is, and make it that size, and then cover it with the metal and paint it a dark color and put it up in the on the roof. You'll see. I'll show you after I'm done scarfing all this food down. You know, as I'm plowing my way through this, with each continuous bite, I get more and more of the tastes that are separating and going all kinds of wonderful places on my tongue and in my brain. This is really an awesome combination. Why didn't I ever think of it before? Because I didn't have these little bits and pieces before. This is pretty good. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the squirrel had chewed a hole in it, so they're probably running around having fun in my attic. This is like the front porch, and then this roof comes down the little triangle area right up there. Kind of dark. So basically I need to crawl up there and get the measurements of 1, which is the bottom from left to right, and then the tallest part, which would be measurement 2, and fabricate a board that size. Then wrap it with this metal, piece of metal, flatten it out and wrap it and tack it or something. And then paint it a dark brown or black and shove it back up in there so that the squirrels don't get up in there. Oh, it's going to be loads of laughs. Okay. This is thin, but it doesn't matter if I cover it with metal, it'll be fine. This is a piece of wood. This is the metal that I've drawn an outline on, and I'm leaving enough on the outside of the line so I can fold it over. I'm going to fold it over this and tack it on the back or something. And then before I stick it up into the little space, I'll load it up with construction glue or something, caulk or something I can find, I don't know. And this wood here is just so that I can use it, because this is a glass top table and I don't want to wreck it. Okay, I did kind of a crummy job, but if it'll work, it'll work. I hope so. It's probably going to be too big or something. It's a really, really, really tough spot to get to. I'm going to have to do it with using boards and extension things, and I don't know what I'm going to do. naturally, neighbors are making noise. So, it's going to be a tough one. I have plenty of things to do besides this. Well, I put the metal on there and I spray painted it flat black. Now the hard part is trying to, hopefully we'll fit it in there, put some kind of glue stuff and caulking around it so it'll stay. Oh man, not looking forward to it. See? I managed to wedge it up there. And I used this cardboard tube, taped it on there, and put glue on the back of it. And then I got it up there and it fell over. And I had to get the snow shovel. So with the snow shovel in this tube, and I got up on top of the roof, reaching up in there as much as I could, and then I shoved it up in place of this tube, which also doubles as a didgeridoo. Anyway, I can hear the high school band. We live about approximately 1 mile away, but we live in an area where you can hear the band. They're practicing. Anyway, that's up there. That's done and dusted. Thank God. Please don't let it fall over. I have a couple spots of black trim on my car. I'm going to use the rest of that paint to repair. Maybe not today. I don't know. I have other things to do out here. Kind of tired after all of that. And the vlog's going to be really long. More stuff to do out here until I can't go anymore. Last night I didn't feel well. I went to bed at 6 p.m. Got up about midnight for about an hour and a half, and then I went back to bed. My mouth's starting to hurt a little bit. Tomorrow is free dental day. It starts at 8 in the morning, but it's first come, first served, so I may have to be there at 6:30 or 7 or something. And I am scared to death of the dentist, especially with my dental problems that I have. And I don't drink milk, and I probably need to take calcium, but I'm scared to death about it. I mean, you know, you can have a heart attack when you have teeth problems. I'm just very, I don't know. I have to drive about 30 miles to get to this place too. So I'm scared all the way around. Still haven't heard from the unemployment people what the outcome of the appeal is, but I'll let you know. I have a couple more cooking videos that will be official cooking videos. Oh, someone's got a fire truck. That's a fire truck you can hear. So I'll be doing food again, a couple of them, 2 desserts. Because I'll probably want one of them for dinner. I'm nervous and I'm eating and I shouldn't, but I'm nervous. Well, I'll let you go. If I'm still alive by tomorrow afternoon, you'll find out maybe everything. Who knows? Upward and onward.